Okay, guys, guess what?
Wait.
Sesame Street is coming to Netflix.
That's what's up.
Wow.
That's dope because they got all their funding cut, right? Didn't PBS get their funding cut? Salute to Netflix. That was smart.
Yep. So Trump signed.
I thought you was going to say something else. But go ahead.
What you thought I was going to say?
I don't know. Just something other than Sesame Street's coming to Netflix. Go ahead.
That's a big deal, though.
People are excited,
Okay,
and it is a big deal because of what Sesame Street represents and how, you know, the origin of Sesame Street and it being for underprivileged children, for them to learn and explore things. And Trump signing that executive order where he cut the funding for like the PBSs and things of that nature, where Netflix is going to have, I mean, not Netflix, Sesame Street wasn't going to be as supported to a certain extent because a percentage of their money comes from the federal funding. But Netflix came in and said, nope, not happening. So Sesame Street posted, we are excited to announce that an all new Sesame Street is coming to Netflix worldwide, along with library episodes and new episodes. And they'll also premiere the same day on PBS stations and PBS Kids platforms in the U.S. It's going to preserve a 50-plus year relationship. So the support with Netflix, PBS, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting serves as a unique public-private partnership to enable Sesame Street to continue to help children everywhere.
That's actually better for Sesame Street for them to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's mad people that watch Netflix nowadays. I mean, don't get me wrong, PBS is still PBS, but I don't think PBS got the power Netflix.
My kids don't be on PBS. My kids have their own Netflix account where they can watch, you know, Netflix Kids. So
and a lot of
Sesame Street be having dope guests on there that people don't even be paying attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown was on there.
Chris Brown was on there.
SZA was on there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Chris Brown will be back on there, but yeah, he's
not no time.
He was on there.
But there were some people that brought up the fact that, you know, you do have to pay for Netflix, and some of the homes that Sesame Street targets may not be able to pay for that. They are still going to be releasing some things on their YouTube channel as well too, Sesame Street. But if you are watching the episodes on Netflix, you get an 11-minute story, which now allows for even more character-driven humor and heart, so it makes it a bit longer. So yeah, shout out to Sesame Street. And Elmo posted on LinkedIn when the executive order dropped that Trump signed that he was looking for a new job. So he good now. Elmo was good, for anybody that was wondering.
That's what's up, Elmo.
He was looking for a new job.
I know, that's right.
In other news, the Cannes Festival went down, and a lot of people pulled up. I saw Denzel Washington. I saw Rihanna, A$AP Rocky. I saw Taraji P. Henson. A lot of people are there celebrating, you know, the new movies and films that are coming. But there was an incident on the carpet where, and there's no audio to it, so I just have to talk you guys through it. But Denzel Washington was on the carpet. It seems like, you know, photographers, you know how they're like yelling your name. He's having a conversation with like a photog or a media outlet, and one of them goes to grab him. And y'all know Denzel ain't going for none of that. Yeah, and they go to grab him, and he like snatches his hand back.
Hands off me.
Yeah, and it just you could tell that he was like he wasn't going at all.
I heard he was yelling, "Stop! Stop! Stop!"
It was a lot. It was a lot. But this happens all the time at the Cannes Festival. Is it Cannes or Cannes? Cannes at the Cannes Festival.
I don't know, you know.
Cannes.
It's Cannes. I don't know. I ain't head. I'm no Cannes.
That festival that I will be invited to. That happens a lot. There.
I know that's right. Manifestation.
Period. That happens. Why you look at me like that?
Anyway,
I can't go. You don't have to be invited.
No, I want to be invited to, you know, premiere and celebrate my film.
Yes.
Oh, you got your own film.
Oh, see, that's different.
Yes.
You got to say the whole manifestation. You only gave us a little bit.
Because I didn't want you to crush my dreams.
I would never crush your dreams.
The way you look.
The only thing I talk down about when it comes to you is your wigs, but that's because I want you to be better. But you know what? The bob has been bobbing. The bob is cool.
It has been.
That little subtle thing.
That's
been
cool.
Subtle
thing. You don't even know how to compliment.
No, that's the best hat you've been wearing.
The best hat I've been wearing.
That's a wig.
This is not a wig.
That is not a wig.
This is not a wig. This is
Mitchell and Ness.
What is that?
You're foul. You're foul.
Mitchell and Ness. Because you over there, you sitting over there built like a pencil sharpener, so you need to relax, okay?
Pencil sharpener.
Leave me alone. Very round and short.
Oh, I know where the hole is.
Exactly. Leave me alone. I be letting you rock in here. You be thinking you working out for the summer. I don't say nothing about your body goals that ain't goaling.
That was good.
So let me have my goals.
Your arms look like Envy's arms when Envy was on that damn. Remember when Envy was on that video? We was like, your arms look just like that. You got borderline crackhead arms. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wow.
She do. Wow. You got rehab arms.
Rehab arms.
She do.
You just mad because your arms do where the fans at. Don't be mad at me because your arms where the fans at. Leave me alone.
I'm just
saying.
Ladies,
ladies, continue on.
Anyway, yes. So,
I never heard of rehab arms in my life. Never. No, let's go. What else?
You are actually kind of
Ladies,
funny.
continue on. Ignore him.
Thank you.
Tasha St. Patrick's birthday, y'all. But go ahead.
Damn.
Natori Norton.
Oh. So, Tasha St. Patrick. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, who? Okay, yes, but yeah, so he had a little incident on the carpet, but yeah, that's where Kelly Rowland had her incident too. So it seems like that's what people.
Somebody else had a problem with their outfit yesterday, and they were trying to take a picture, and the security was moving them out the way.
I hate that.
Can't remember who that was.
What was Denzel mad about though? We don't know.
No.
You can't really hear it, but you see the guy grab him, and he's like,
get your hands off me.
Like whatever.
You shouldn't be able to grab nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on the red carpet for the May 19th premiere of his film Highest to Lowest. So
that's what's up.
All them brothers look good on that carpet yesterday,
They
man.
did.
Denzel's suit was tailored. ASAP's suit was tailored. Like they look very fly.
I did want to say that I'm back in court today, and today they're gonna go back into a testimony by one of Diddy's previous personal assistants. It's a white guy, his name is David, and he took the minute he took the stand, he was very emotional, and I'm like, this is going to be a very compelling testimony because it seems like he feels like he gotta get some things off of his chest. So he's
the prosecution's witness.
Yeah,
right?
He's a prosecution's witness. And they've already established a part of the RICO you keep mentioning with him, where he talks about just how hard he was working. He said that he was working almost 7 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, 20 plus hours a day, was making $70K a year. And
damn.
Yeah, and he said everybody in the courtroom said that too when they asked him how much he was making, and he said that like he went through what his day was like. He was like, the first part of his day was he has to wake up before Diddy, and he would have to like set the mood that Diddy wakes up to. So like what the food is going to be like, what music or what TV he's watching, and I'm like, dang, to have somebody at your beck and call like that all day long, from before you wake up to 5 o'clock in the morning. That's rich. Like, that's insane.
Crazy.
The crazy part is this is just week 2.
Yeah.
Did he talk about did he have to set up the freak offs or no?
He hasn't. So he did say that he had
setting the mood sounds very.
But everything about Diddy is very like energy driven. So he did say that he had to go in advanced locations. So like he would go to different shows and things of that nature to make sure that things were set the way that Diddy liked it. So he had a lot of different writers for different places. They did briefly mention hotel rooms, but they didn't get into that yet. But one of the things he also talked about too was he had some conversations. He said he had 2 conversations with Cassie ever. One of them was about how crazy she thought the lifestyle was allegedly, and he was like, well, why don't you just get out? And she was telling him, she alleged like Diddy controlled everything, paid for her apartment, her car, her everything. So she didn't really understand. So I think he's gonna give a lot of insight into some things that we've been hearing as well too, from a person that's like completely unattached. He wasn't making completely unattached. So
listen, all right, I just want to say, but before you go, because I know you got to get to court, it is a video that I saw yesterday. It was very disturbing. I know some people may have seen it, but it was a birthday video. Looked like from a couple years ago, and Diddy is like happy. He's laying in the bed and he's like, happy birthday to me, and a guy is in the back like, ah, and it's like 4 different times.
I ain't gonna call you after the court.
Video, and it's his birthday. No, it's the video.
How was the guy yelling?
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. It was the guy was like, ah, like 4 times, and then Diddy look up like, oh, that's just whatever's happening. Like that's normal. These sounds are normal to him, and he was just like went on ahead with the video like, happy birthday to me, and the guy's in the back, oh my gosh, being torn apart, and you hear it, and he's like, ah. So I don't know if that guy will be testifying. Can we find out who that is?
That's the crazy part, man. We only on week 2. Wait till about week 4 or 5. That's when all the booty gonna hit the goddamn stand.
That's what Charlamagne going.
Why did I start thinking about booty got cut?
No, I'm telling you, that's when all the booty gonna start hitting the stand.
You would tell me if you were subpoenaed. You would tell me before you
never saw the video.
Don't embarrass me like that. Like I need to know before you pull up.
It was Diddy's birthday.
There's some things in life you ain't never got to worry about, and that's one of them.
That man was in the. I'm concerned for that man.
And that is the latest with Loren. I just want to let you know that the picture that Charlamagne posted is a lie. It's a fake. Just so y'all know, it's a fake. It's not a real picture.
They said you went for free, Envy.
No, shut up.
They said you went in exchange for a mixtape. Just like R. Kelly.
See, the video is popping up on. All right, we'll be right back after this, y'all.
All right, let's go to the People's Choice Mixes, The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.